from the CyberHub bunker and studio, you're tuning in to the CyberHub podcast. And now for your host and CISO, James Azar.
Well, here we are, folks. Happy Wednesday, June 9th, 2021. A lot to talk about today. We're pre-recording today's podcast. We are not live. You can catch us live on Facebook, LinkedIn, and YouTube Monday through Thursday, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Next week, we get back on schedule. I'll be back in the studio, and everything will be legit. I appreciate your patience, too, by the way, so make sure to subscribe, comment, like, share, all the stuff that you guys do in order to help me promote and grow this podcast. A lot of stories to talk about today, so let's not waste any more time. Let's get right into it. Here we go. A crypto mining attack that's targeting Kubernetes clusters via the Kubeflow instances. Yesterday on the live, we talked about the Windows containers and how they're being used in order to exploit Kubernetes clusters. Now we're seeing an additional crypto mining attack targeting Kubernetes clusters through Kubeflow instances. Security researchers on Tuesday disclosed a new large-scale attack campaign targeting Kubeflow deployments to run malicious cryptocurrency mining containers. The campaign involved deploying TensorFlow pods on Kubernetes clusters, with the pods running legitimate TensorFlow images from the official Docker Hub image. However, the container images were configured to execute rogue commands that mine for crypto, according to Microsoft. The deployment witnessed a uptick towards the end of May. Kubeflow is an open source machine learning platform designed to deploy machine learning workflows on Kubernetes, an orchestration service used for managing and scaling containerized workloads across a cluster of machine. The intrusion also echoes similar attack observed by Microsoft Azure's Security Center last April that abused internet-exposed Kubeflow dashboards to deploy a backdoor container for crypto mining campaigns. The cloud will remain a crypto mining hub, folks, so keep your eyes out for it. It's going to be significant as time goes along. Let's move to your Windows computers, where you got to patch 6 new in the wind 0-day bugs, according to Microsoft. Microsoft released another round of security updates. This is as of the patch Tuesday, squashing 50 vulnerabilities, including 6 0 days that are said to be under active attack. The flaws were identified and resolved in Microsoft Windows, .NET Core, and Visual Studios, Microsoft Office, Edge, SharePoint Server, Hyper-V, Visual Studio Code, Kubernetes tools, Windows HTML platform, and Windows Remote Desktop. Of the 50 bugs, 5 are rated critical, 45 are rated important in severity. 3 of the issues publicly known at the time of the release. The vulnerabilities are being actively exploited as CVE 2021-33742, 33739er, 3119er, 31201, and 319er55, also 319er56. Microsoft didn't disclose the nature of the attack or how widespread they are, although to Microsoft's credit here, chances are they don't want to make a big deal out of something. They just want to get people to patch this stuff up. They're probably not seeing it as wide, but elevate privileges, go get your stuff done and patched up as well. Kaspersky, for its part, detailed that CVE 2021-319er55 and 319er56 were abused in a Chrome 0-day exploit chain, CVE 2021-21224, in a series of highly targeted attacks against multiple companies on April of this year. The intrusions were attributed to a new threat actor dubbed Puzzle Maker. So go and make sure you patch your systems up as well. Siemens and Schneider Electric have informed customers about tens of vulnerabilities. Siemens, with a new advisory, released a patch on Patch Tuesday to cover roughly 24 vulnerabilities affecting its SIM Center FemMap, Symtec TIM, Solid Edge, Symtec Net, Mendix JT to Go, Team Center Visualization, and Symmetric RF products. Same thing from Schneider Electric. A bunch of industrial control systems all need to be updated. We'll move to Adobe that patches a major security flaw in PDF Reader and Photoshop. According to the San Jose, California chip software maker, this month's batch of patches address a swath of potentially dangerous vulnerabilities in Adobe Acrobat Reader, Adobe Photoshop, and the ever-present Adobe Creative Cloud desktop application. The most serious of the vulnerabilities could allow an attacker to take complete control of a Windows and Mac OS machine with minimal user action. In some instances, malicious exploits can be triggered remotely to hijack unpatched machines. According to Adobe, Windows and Mac OS users and network administrators are encouraged to prioritize the Adobe Acrobat and Reader update, a patch that provides cover for at least 5 memory corruption vulnerabilities that expose users to remote code execution attacks. Make sure you update your Adobe instances immediately. FBI and AFB have created a fake encrypted chat platform to catch criminals in what was a 3-year operation by the FBI and the Australian Federal Police that started Operation Ironside, aka Operation Trojan Shield, creating a fake encrypted messaging platform called Anim that was sold exclusively to criminals, allowing law enforcement to listen in on their messages and conversations. 800 people were arrested, 8 tons of cocaine were seized, 22 tons of cannabis and cannabis resin, 2 tons of synthetic drugs, 6 tons of synthetic drugs precursors, 250 firearms, 55 luxury vehicles, and over $48 million in various worldwide currencies and cryptocurrencies. Europol states that the following countries participated in the international coalition: Australia, Austria, Canada, Denmark, Estonia, Finland, Germany, Hungary, Lithuania, New Zealand, the Netherlands, Norway, Sweden, UK, including Scotland, and the greatest country on earth, the United States of America. The AFP released the following explainer video, which you can see on Security Weekly. The Anon platform was created to snare criminals into thinking that they are speaking on an encrypted platform, aka see WhatsApp. And before the devices, they were able to locate and essentially get all this stuff in it within 3 years. Now they have all of that. There's a press conference for 11 a.m. Eastern time regarding Operation Trojan Shield, which you guys can check out as well. And finally, Intel fixes 73 vulnerabilities in their patch Tuesday, June 2021 platform update. Intel detailed the security flaws in 29 security advisories published today on its Product Security Center, releasing 29 advisories for 73 vulnerabilities. 40 of those, or 55%, were found internally through their own proactive security research, according to Intel's Director of Communication, Jerry Bryant. Intel provides a list of impacted products and recommendations for vulnerable products at the end of each advisory, together with contact details for security researchers who want to report security issues or vulnerabilities found in Intel-branded tech. So make sure you go and check this out and get your stuff patched as well. There's a full list here. All the links are in the show notes, so you guys can check out all of these stories there and read them as well. Thank you so much for tuning in, folks. I appreciate everyone tuning in today. Again, not live. We'll be live tomorrow. And then next week, we'll go back to being live on schedule each and every single day. CISO Talk this week will be posted next week, folks, that we're taking this week off. I'm traveling. Internet's a bit scarce, and I'm concerned about the quality of the upload. So I'll be doing that next week as well. So enjoy the rest of your week, folks. Thank you so much for tuning in on today's show. And I'll see you tomorrow, 9 a.m., live right here on Facebook, LinkedIn, and YouTube. Until then, stay cyber safe.
We love feedback, so make sure to connect with us on social media and subscribe to our podcast on your favorite podcast listening platform.